What is going on, Lancers? Welcome back to the Style of Gaming, and welcome to another edition of my Anthem Masterwork weapon reviews. In this video, I'm breaking down the Masterwork Shotgun Radiant Fortress, a mid-range weapon that left a poor taste in my mouth. Thank you to everyone who has shown the channel support. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and let's break down this shotgun that has extreme potential in the world of Anthem. Radiant Fortress is a pretty cool looking shotgun. I really enjoy the vibrant red and white primary colors, and all the symbol works over the different components really make this weapon unique and just totally pop. I appreciate the blue triangles on the barrel wrap, which is a consistent visual scheme in Anthem. I love the white network of lines on the handle and on the pump. They're a really nice touch, and it kind of looks like a network of wires or a computer chip. I wish Radiant Fortress had as much bite as the visual presented. This weapon screams America, motherfucker, but is as flimsy as France's military stance post the American Revolution. Radiant Fortress is a constrictor-style shotgun, probably one of the coolest augments to shotguns I've seen in a long while in gaming. You hold down the trigger and it tightens the reticle, allowing for a longer range shot unlike most pumps, but fires a slug-like spray that expands less at distance than a normal fire. It's cool because you can still fire Radiant Fortress and all constrictors from a close range, spraying wildly like the other shotties, but constrictor archetype aside, I don't know if it's a bug, if this weapon was an afterthought, or if I just got a trash roll, but this is one of the most garbage weapons I've experienced in the whole game. Radiant Fortress does roughly anywhere from 200 to 1,000 damage per single shot, but it's 8 shots per single round. This is a serious downgrade compared to any shotgun, let alone the king of shotties in Anthem, Papa Pump, which delivers 800 damage per individual shot times 8 on a basic enemy without hitting weak points or even considering its ludicrous masterwork ability. For example, Radiant Fortress was getting roughly 930 to 950 on critical hits to a Titan. A Titan, you guys. That was like right in front of the face of the Titan as well. Yet the heavy pistol Avenging Herald was doing almost 4,000 damage per critical shot to the same exact Titan. While I did not have a specific shotgun build for my gear, I did not have a specific shotgun build for Papa Pump, and it did more damage faster and harder. The thing Radiant Fortress has going for it is definitely its range because of that constrictor archetype. Being able to apply the subpar damage at range definitely gives you a little bit more tactical effect, but I'd also say that the force to Radiant Fortress is one of its greatest abilities because every shot that you hit with this knocks even basic enemies back, allowing you to continue to pump even though that this weapon has an incredibly slow fire rate. As I said, otherwise, firing from the hip or in general with this gun is super sluggish and incredibly wide. The reload is 2 slugs per pump, which I thought was a thing just for Papa Pump, but it seems to just be shotgun related, which is really cool. However, Radiant Fortress reload time is about 1 to 2 seconds slower than the other Masterwork shotties, which again, just a bad taste in my mouth. This weapon does very little damage to shields and virtually nothing to yellow bar armor enemies. I tried, everyone. I tried, and I played for so long with this gun, and I couldn't get behind it, even after considering its Masterwork ability, which has incredible potential. Radiant Fortress's Masterwork perk states, hitting 8 shots in a single burst recharges shields by 35%. Like, bam! This is probably one of the coolest and most viable and utility perks I've seen from a weapon in Anthem, definitely on paper though. Radiant Fortress naturally fires 8 shots in a single round, so if you nail an enemy with this constrictor, you gain 35% shields immediately. So the goal of this perk is to allow you to stay in the battle continually without needing to get out and recover. It's honestly an incredible perk. The problem is the fact that Radiant Fortress does virtually no damage, so you'll empty your ammo stock entirely before even killing a basic elite. I found the most viability for this weapon was with the Interceptor and Ranger classes. You have to use this weapon purely for utility. Trying to use it as your primary is a no-no. When your shields are low or gone, switch to your shotty, blast them, and then switch back to a weapon viable for damage output, as you will see that 35% shield instantly. Sadly, there's not much more to elaborate with this lackluster masterwork. I'd consider Radiant Fortress a tier 4, barely breaking into a tier 3 weapon. It's viable in a small number of scenarios for Grandmaster 1, but it does almost no damage to elite enemies in Grandmaster 2, and getting that close really can put you in a pinch. Consider all the footage I've shown you today, guys, is from Grandmaster 2. As you see, no damage. Again, I'm no shotgun expert in Anthem, so this could turn around if you have a primary shotgun build, but you'd want all of your inscriptions based on shotgun damage. Otherwise, this weapon is like shooting air. All in all, I think shotguns and light machine guns need a damage increase overall to increase their viability in later Grandmaster play in Anthem. Radiant Fortress will serve you in hard mode and sometimes in Grandmaster 1, so in all honesty, I'd pass if you have another option. Its range and ability is its greatest strength, but ultimately the slow reload speed and paper-thin damage spread is really disenfranchising. This weapon has great potential, but as it stands, you have so many better options for every javelin type. The biggest benefit of Radiant Fortress is its force and its Masterwork perk, which allows you to switch from a DPS weapon to blast an enemy quick, gain some shield, and then switch back to something actually useful. Thank you so much for watching, Lancers. Please subscribe, and I'll see you back here for another Anthem Masterwork weapon review.